Thank you, retired Brigadier General James Lockwood.
Drudia broke its alliance with Blitzstein and negotiated a ceasefire with Quochen-Quay. The ceasefire allowed Quochen-Quay to retask its Western Army group. They are reassigned to the Blitzstein Western Front.
The war continued in Blitzstein. In conquering the last pockets of Blitzstein resistance, Quochen-Quay consumed the last of its domestic fuel reserves.
Blitzstein collapsed. Famine and infrastructure damage brought the country to its knees. Obama went into exile.
A food riot outside Max Corp turned violent. Starving Blitzsteinians stormed the corporate headquarters, only to be gunned down by Max Corp mercenaries. Max flees the tattered remains of Blitzstein.
The lack of petroleum on the Quochen-Quay mainland resulted in a serious decline in GDP. This critically affected the recession-stricken economy. All mobile industrial infrastructure, especially the freight fleet, ground to a catastrophic halt. Many of the tanks deployed in Blitzstein ran out of fuel. Dissension grew in Quochen-Quay and the pro-democracy movement began protesting.
In a stunning move, the Quochen-Quay Politburo was summoned by the Quochen-Quay People's Assembly, an act that was supposed to be illegal. The discontent of the Quochen-Quay people was made known to the Politburo, which retired to consider the summons. Pro-democracy campaigners considered the move a great political victory.
President Maddy began the drafting of her Union Plan. This involved the creation of a forum for international dialogue and the formation of law. Max Corp, as the largest independent conglomerate, was chosen to provide security at the conference. The Freedanian capital is chosen as the site for the new forum.
Quochen-Quay society slowly slipped into absolute economic regression. Various military commanders began to isolate themselves from the Politburo. They are considered weak puppets of the People's Assembly.
Quochen-Quay General Advanokova took command of the Third Army and attacked Drudia, in violation of the ceasefire agreement. The Politburo supported the general, which granted him enormous political credibility. Democratic advocates began to mobilize against the army.
So, as we reach the climax of our review, we return to our panel of experts. Professor Jason Nash, Dr. Damian Murta, and retired Brigadier General James Lockwood, to wrap up our year in review.